Edition of T.H.E.M.ES Agenda this week, a special report that focuses on the activities and achievements of the T.H.E.M.ES Agenda of Lagos State Governor, 71st in its series. Solid waste management is one of the most pressing environmental challenges faced by urban and rural areas around the world, and despite a host of policies and regulations, solid waste management assumes alarming proportions with each passing day. Lagos State, the commercial hub of Nigeria, second fastest growing city in Africa and seventh in the world, and home to a population of more than 21 million people, is not left out of this pressing global issue, as the state is estimated to generate more than 10,000 tons of urban waste every day at a rate of 0.5 kilogram per person. Into the special report on T.H.E.M.ES Agenda this week, Adewale Olowoporoku examines the efforts of the Babajide-Sanwolu administration on waste management, wealth recycling initiative as carried out by the Lagos State Waste Management Agency, LAWMA, in line with health and the environment pillar of the T.H.E.M.ES Agenda. To effectively manage the huge amount of daily waste generated, Governor Babajide-Sanwolu on of office on May 30, 2019, declared a state of emergency on environmental sanitation and signed the first executive order of refuse management, traffic management, and public works at the Lagos House Alausa Ikeja, in line with his administration's commitment to ensuring a clean and healthy Lagos. The executive order tagged reinforcement of law and order in respect of traffic sanitation matters was issued to restore stability and a culture of accountability in the state and to restore the state back to its enviable state of a clean environment. The administration also made its stance known by declaring zero tolerance for all environmental abuses, including illegal and indiscriminate refuse dumping and construction of structures on drainage points and setbacks. 5 months after the executive order on refuse management was issued, Governor Sanwo-Olu, through the Lagos State Waste Management Authority, LAWMA, launched the Blue Box initiative to enable residents sort their waste items properly and create wealth from waste through recycling. This became necessary considering that the state generates waste on a daily basis, and this statistics is not unconnected with the sprawling challenge of overpopulation often faced by mega cities. The state could not rely on old and crude ways of waste management. Hence, the introduction of Blue Box initiative by the Sanwo-Olu administration. The initiative, a child of necessity, was conceived at a time Lagosians were clamoring for a quick fix of the environment. The Blue Box initiative enables residents to sort their waste items properly and create wealth from waste through recycling. Governor Sanwo-Olu, during the launch of the Blue Box initiative, appealed strongly to Lagosians to embrace the project, which is aimed at holistically tackling and managing waste disposal systems in the state.
In Lagos, 50% of waste generated contains reusable resources which we can enhance and channel into the economy of the state from our dustbin. This circular economy, or a cradle-to-cradle system, which encourages the use of another person's trash as a feedstock of another person's process, minimizes waste in our society and it generates income for the citizen. So the Lagos State Waste Management Authority, LAWMA, is saddled with this responsibility of driving the circular economy through active community engagement to encourage effective use of recyclable materials for creating a viable value chain, and ultimately open up new markets and business opportunity for both government and the people. This Blue Box program is a single stream of recyclable collection system that will encourage separation of recyclable materials from the general waste at the point of generation.
The present administration, through LAWMA, carried out a lot of advocacy to ensure residents imbibe the culture of waste sorting at source by dropping all recyclable items in one bag and other waste items in another. The colored-coded bags come in different colors like pink, purple, black, to make it easier for residents to sort their different types of waste and sold to off-takers to make recycling easy, as well as to encourage zero waste generation in the state and promote a healthier environment. Although Governor Babajide-Sanwo-Olu's administration has bolstered the fleet of LAWMA with 102 units of brand new locally assembled compactor trucks and 100 units of double Dino waste bins in a bid to reduce turnaround time in waste evacuation within the metropolis, thereby achieving cleaner and healthier environments. The compactor trucks were assembled by LAWMA technicians in conjunction with Dangote Sino Truck manufacturing firm. They are designed according to the local requirements to aid clearing of waste from generating points to transfer loading stations. Each compactor truck has a 3-year warranty and maintenance package. In addition to the trucks, the governor formally launched a mobile application called City Monitor, which would enable monitoring and reporting of environmental infractions, including indiscriminate dumping of refuse. The new waste collection machinery was deployed not to edge the PSP operators out of business, but the compactors would make trips only to public places and major roads to take waste, while the PSP operators would continue with their commercial and residential waste collections. The present administration also showed the willingness to roll out acquisition scheme to assist willing PSP operators to replace rickety waste collection trucks in their fleets, while also embarking on rehabilitation work on the state-owned compost facility in Udonguyo, Ikorodu, and as well ramped up resources for the construction of 3 new transfer loading stations to provide the infrastructure. Under the present administration, Olushosun dump site has also been expanded to serve as a place to train and retrain the staff to create more jobs for the people, such that LAWMA will be strengthened to collect recyclable materials. The administration's resolve to rid the state of waste also necessitated the introduction of Lagos at 4 a.m. operation and other laudable initiatives aimed at improving the state's environmental architecture. Lagos at 4 a.m. is an initiative to ensure waste items are evacuated and carted away in the early hours of the day, as it is done in major global cities. Also, as a follow-up to the executive order, the Lagos State Waste Management Authority as well embarked on a massive cleanup exercise along Orile-Badagry Expressway and other parts of the state to ensure that the state is rid of black spot and all forms of environmental nuisance. The administration also embarked on the restructuring of activities of the private sector participation PSP and operators to make them more effective and functional as part of plans to engage the private sector in achieving a greater and smart Lagos. Ibrahim Oduboni is the helmsman of LAWMA, saddled with the responsibility of carrying out the mandate of the state government as regards waste sorting and recycling.
No matter how effective we are on our mandates, there is no limit for efficiency and progress will be made. This means that no matter how well we have been doing our job, there is always room for improvement. The LAWMA of today is a focused and dedicated one, fully committed to the core mandate of excellent waste management in all the groups and county of the states. The main focus for LAWMA going forward for us is a consistently cleaner Lagos. It's not just about a clean Lagos, a consistently cleaner Lagos that is real.
The latest efforts to reposition LAWMA and effectively manage waste came into play with the launch of LAWMA Academy, an educational arm of Lagos Waste Management Agency with the aim of promoting knowledge and awareness creation on effective waste management, especially among younger generation of Lagosians by Governor Babajide-Sanwolu. The initiative is aimed at making Lagos a safer, cleaner place to live in and guarantee only an environment free of toxins and filth to promote the good health of the citizens, improve productivity, and enable them to operate at optimal level. The agency in the last 1 year has commenced the cleaning of illegal dump sites at Tinkan Island Port along Apapa-Oshodi Expressway in a bid to ensure that all black spots in the area are free of waste. Oduboni explained that no fewer than 15 truckloads of refuse have already been carted away to the Olushosun landfill since the operation began at black spots that were turned to dump sites by residents and traders operating illegal markets in the axis. LAWMA also partnered West Africa ENRG, an environmental services company, for a thorough cleanup of heaps of refuse in black spots along the Lagos-Badagry Expressway, stretching 19 kilometers from Mile 2 to Yanoiba. The exercise, which lasted for about 3 weeks, involved deep cleaning of the expressway with particular focus on service lanes, dedicated burst lanes, tolled lanes, intersections, medians, and curbs. It is worthy of mention that some notable citizens of the state were recognized and decorated as LAWMA ambassadors to correct the long impression that the job of waste management is dirty, done at dirty places by dirty, downtrodden people, and often for very poor wages, resulting in poor attitude towards the environment, a mindset which must change to pave way for sustainable solid waste management.
We're going to have series that is actually preaching a very strong message to that effect.
I want to lead by example.
You know, I want to come out there, help clean the states, clean the streets, talk to people, encourage people, motivate people, inspire them, and educate them.
During the festive season in December, as part of the recycling initiative, the Lagos State Waste Management Agency, in collaboration with the Lagos State Parks and Gardens LASPAC, used PET bottles and discarded old tires to build lovely eco-friendly Christmas trees as decorations in some parts of the state. This is to demonstrate to residents that waste materials could be used to creatively improve the aesthetics of the environment. Cleaner environments, no doubt, is among the yardstick for ranking cities and for attracting multinational companies as well as investors. Our reporter went to the streets to get the reactions of residents to the activities of LAWMA.
In their management system, they should try to come more frequently, and even their price has been reviewed of recent, so I feel that they should reduce their price so that the general masses can afford and they will stop going to the nearby abokies.
LAWMA are doing fine. You can see Lagos is more cleaner now. Everywhere is clean. They are doing their job, so it's even more preferable than those era of PS that they will abandon waste on the road.
So far, they are doing very well. Their truck just passed right now. They are doing their job very well so far.
But I reside at Badagry. Precisely, the LAWMA are working, but the activities of LAWMA at that place is not compared to other locations in Lagos. What they can do, at least to ensure refuse free from that environment, is most vehicles need to be coming there, and at the same time, they have to give us a waste bin.
It has been established that the Sanwo-Olu administration has indeed intensified plans to undertake waste sorting for households, emphasizing that waste sorting has the potential for economic growth by way of providing employment opportunities. It is, however, pertinent that as Lagosians, supporting the government in achieving its T.H.E.M.ES agenda is sacrosanct. Proper waste sorting, bagging, avoiding illegal dumping of refuse on canals and water channels should be adopted by all so that the environment can be protected. On this note, we come to the end of today's special report on T.H.E.M.ES Agenda this week, with focus on the efforts of the Babajide-Sanwolu administration on waste management, while recycling initiative as carried out by the Lagos State Waste Management Agency, LAWMA, in line with health and the environment pillar of the T.H.E.M.ES Agenda. For feedback, you can follow us on all our social media platforms: Twitter, Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe to our channel, Traffic Radio 961. Also, you can now download our app, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, from Play Store for more updates. This program is a production of Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. I am Abiola Fagbolagu.
Today's T.H.E.M.ES Agenda this week focused